right?
Yeah.
Whoa! Light the candle for our first episode.
Papa Francisco. To Papa Francisco. This is actually Monster.
Not beer or anything like that. This is put that out there. We're not sponsored by Monster either.
Yeah, I had never seen it in a clear glass before.
See, this is what sets the mood right here. Papa Francisco.
Papa Francisco. Move him off to the side a little bit.
Hey, low key, I got allergies, so I don't even know how any of this smells like. So I was like, I always give you the smell of the candles, see if they smell good or not.
I have to smell them. This is stressless.
Stressless?
I don't know. That kind of makes me stressed out. Just hearing that word, I don't understand. It's like restless, but stressless at the same time.
Yeah, you're right.
They're opposites though.
It better be like stress free or some shit.
Yeah. Or like stress relief.
Yeah.
Like stressless makes me like, look. What is that? Freaking that.
You want to bring Lucky in here? Or?
Well.
Introduce us to the family.
Gets all the women.
He's the one that we bring in. He's like our third. Who's our wingman?
Our wingman. Well, actually, we're basically his wingman.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he's better.
Flock to him.
Yeah, like we try to keep him inside as much as possible.
I'll bring him to the cameras.
These females trying to take Lucky. There's nothing left. God damn it! You know how much architect classes I had to take to make sure that I would put pictures on the wall correctly. Oh man, there you go.
Jackrabbit on the llama. Or alpaca, I don't know what the difference is. That's a llama. This is our dog.
Lucky boy. As you can see, he's about 30 pounds of solid steel.
Pure booty. Bred for beauty.
The only problem that he has is he feels no pain.
Actually, today we're not recording a podcast. We're actually doing a sacrificial thing for Lucky, since he's our God and Savior.
He killed his own mother after she gave birth. For sustenance. Actually, he was full. He just ate. No, Lucky's, he's pretty much God to me,
So if you guys want to know the story about finding this little hunk big old hunk.
Hey, chill out.
I was going. This is gonna be my first dog that I was gonna buy, and we were looking on eBay. Not eBay or something like that, right?
The black market.
The black market.
OscarMeyerWiener.com. Where can I get a wiener dog? That'll be my search. SGs.
SGs. So, anyways, me and my parents are dog searching, and we were supposed to go to this either San Antonio or something like that, right? We were supposed to pick up another dog. And then, so my mom says, oh, actually, I told my mom, actually, this is the wrong place. This is, like, way in Austin or something like that. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, damn, that's not the way we can't drive all the way over there. We're already in the car. Yeah. We're driving to the place. And so then mom was like, actually, there's this lady has a wiener dog for sale in some other...
in Braunfels?
Not New Braunfels. It's close there. This ain't New Braunfels. But anyways, we start driving over there, and then we meet him. We see, I get down with my dad, and my dad's a super nice guy, and he's a really, like, how do you say, he's very, like, humble, and, like, very,
solemn, humble, yes. I think humble is the best word.
Yeah, he was saying about jokes, like, or sexual jokes he would get mad at. So, like, it was kind of, like, conservative, right? So, we're going... He was Lucky was with a bunch of like females, we could say, a bunch of pugs.
We should say
we put that out there, and I come up there and I walk up on him and he's just like He's dogging every female in the pen, and I'm like,
He's basically Hugh Hefner in a room full of fours. I mean, pugs are not 10s. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
They're like 4s. So.
Yeah.
But he had a lot of them, so.
It makes up for it.
Yeah, 4 times 4.
He's like the Tupac Shakur of dogs. Anyways, but I ran up on there and my dog was like, "Oh, he's a little wild," and I'm like, "Dad, this is the one. This is my soulmate. This is my soul animal." And so I was like, walk up to the lady. She's like, "Oh, is this your first dog?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's gonna be my first dog." And she's like, "Oh, you can take him." I'm like, "What?"
That's so sweet, man.
And I was like, "Oh, he's all." She's like, "Oh yeah, this lady gave us to us, but it's a pedigree dog, basically, a full breed." But I didn't have the papers, so like, but I trusted her because she wasn't like really. She was a breeder herself, so why would she lie about it?
Mm-hmm.
Even if she's getting it for free, she's like, "Oh, I don't know what to do with her because I only sell pugs." And so I just saw him and I was like, "Man, that's Lucky." So I just kept the name because Lucky.
He wasn't named Lucky from?
No, his name was Lucky.
Oh.
I just kept his name. I was like,
I thought you were saying he changed it. I was like, bro, Lucky.
Actually, we did
Generic name.
Generic
name. We could have named him like Fred or Oscar.
Nah, we're way too lucky to not name him Lucky.
Lucky's so cute, buddy.
Gives us bring luck. He's actually a god in animal form.
Above transcended. He's gotten humans to bow down and feed him and bathe him.
Yeah.
Cut his nails like he doesn't do shit. All he does is sit on the damn couch.
Yeah, he begs for food, but we do give in. I mean, you can see
it's impossible.
Well, here's the introduction to our furry friend. His current age is 4 years old, I would say.
We're not sure.
4 years old, yeah. He was 2 when I got him, or 1 years old when I got him, so probably been 3 years already.
I think it's been like 4.
Probably 4 years. He's gonna be an old man soon. Or your feet. Anyways, so we saw an Instagram post about OnlyFans. You want to explain it?
Oh yeah. What the fuck? What was it? It was the. Oh. Anyways, apparently a lot of people making a lot of money about OnlyFans. Because I didn't even know about that. I was confused.
I knew about that.
You knew about it more than I did. I didn't know what it was because it was memes before this happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I seen it, but like sometimes I don't get memes. I'm obviously I'm a noob. I'm a dweeb. Old fart. Some might say, you know. And I was like, what the hell? What the heck is like this? Like, I don't understand. Anyways, then I started figuring it out because I didn't understand. Like, it was kind of like that happened, and then I was figuring out what premium Snapchat was. I was a little bit confused on that. Like,
yeah.
premium? Like,
I don't know how it works either.
I was like, what's going on? Like, what? I have to pay extra for Snapchat. What do I get? Like, what am I saying? Like, I thought it was like, it's odd that they do that. Like, it's odd that Snapchat does that, but they're not really labeled as that kind of company, you know?
Yeah, like, I don't know how they legally got it.
They did it. Like,
right?
I don't understand, but I thought it was like, I thought it was like celebrities that had Snapchats and like, hey, you want me to talk to you or something? Like, let me snap you. Because, you know, I mean, celebrities block people. They probably got billions of people just trying to snap them or whatever. Obviously,
yeah.
The same thing with Twitter. I don't know because I'm not that position. But anyways, like, what? I thought it was just like they could talk to like celebrities and stuff, and then I started realizing like it was like for premiums.
Yeah. I don't know how that worked. Yeah. So, anyways, there was a meme about it, about this one dude that subscribed to the OnlyFans of different women, and he basically leaked the photos to all their fathers, And I'm pretty sure they had
Papa Francisco.
Papa Francisco. Yeah, but so I don't know how I felt about it, but I thought it was pretty funny though, because obviously they do subscribe. I don't know how it works legally. If they're legally, like, once you pay for it, is it legally your domain? Like, is it?
Yeah, because I don't understand. Like there's
It's
probably very limited contract or something like that where it's not like.
Yeah.
Or like they're it's not to say nothing, but they're not anybody. They're like nobodies, you know. Like if your
you don't have to go
news
through somebody
got leaked, who cares? It's like, what are they gonna do? Lawyer's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm gonna sue you for 10,000 or something." You
it's
know?
only if you're underage. That's the only thing.
That's true. I didn't even think about that. But then how do they even allow it in the first place? Like, how can they have OnlyFans if they're underage?
If they're live underage.
That's true because they're probably very limited.
Yeah.
They're probably very limited contracts. Then
I'm sure
you think that's what's gonna happen?
Yeah,
Then you
there's
probably
always gonna be. There's always loopholes to this shit.
So they're probably gonna get like sued for that.
Because
For
I don't
sure,
understand why.
For sure.
Like, if there's so many industries around, like selling
sex.
yourself.
Yeah, or selling stuff. Yeah.
Why is this one the most popular one? You know what I mean? Like, why is it so broad like to everybody that sees it?
Because it's a perfect time. It's a perfect time where I feel like women are expressing themselves on Instagram like that's very demeaning to their picture, so that they feel now they're getting gratified from people seeing those ass pictures or whatever. So now it becomes money, and now they're like, hey, now it's okay to do this socially. So now it's becoming okay to do that OnlyFans socially as well. Yeah. So that's probably why they're cool with it, because there's more people doing it, and they're like, oh shoot, money can be made here, you know? Yeah. But
they should know,
because I think they see it a step below like prostitution, or a step below like porn, you know. Mm-hmm. But everybody's allowed to do whatever they want, you know.
No, because I'm pretty sure
that's why
it's
popular. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, they choose what they want to do. They don't have somebody telling them what to do.
Yeah.
During those things, you mean like, oh, you have to show this for this much money. I guess it's better for them, because I'm pretty sure the porn industry does take advantage of women. Like, supposedly they don't pay them that much.
Self-esteem issues and all that.
Yeah, so I'm sure that this is probably a better way, but there's also a negative towards it, where everybody's doing it.
Yeah, because you gotta think about it. Also, you got. Oh, sorry, you gotta think about like in a woman's point of view as well. You know. Yeah. So some of these women are like objectified to their own personal life, or in reality, you know, men objectify them or something. They don't see them as equals because of that difference in sex. You know what I mean? So it's like sometimes it can drive them to do something more. Like, it's kind of like, well, if they're gonna treat me like this, why not do it for money? Yeah. Yeah. It's like kind of like that. Like, oh, all these guys are gonna do this, then I'm just gonna do it for money. Like, it's kind of like a bad situation too. You know what I mean? Because it's like, what? But then it's easy money. Like, the thing is, if I was a chick, I probably would do it.
You do that before stripping, right? You would definitely do that, right?
That's way more. Yes. That's what I'm saying. It's like a step below it. It's like you're not doing porn. You're not doing like, you don't even on those things. You don't even have to like show anything. Yeah. Yeah. You can be wearing turtleneck sweaters, bro. Yeah. If people want to pay for it, which is weird. I don't understand.
I don't know where all these rich people have this amount of money to give.
What the heck, man?
I mean, if you get like 100 people, would they give you $1 a month? Like, come on, bro. That's like, bro, that's a lot of money.
It's stupid. It's weird how like money, guys still do it though. It's like
they're
all slaves, because it's like we have it. It's like porn is free. You can find it anywhere. Yeah. And people, some guy somewhere, is paying for porn or paying for all this stuff. But it's like, what the fuck? Like, how come we're so fucking corrupted too? You know? Because the ones that are making the money are the women. The ones that are buying are all men. You know. So it's like, but like I said, dude, women have all the power. They've always had all the power. Yeah. They think they don't have it, but they bring every man to the knees, bro.
Yeah, it's true. It's like we're only control where we want to go, but they control us secretly.
Yeah. They think we think we're making the choices, but they're always making choices, man. Yeah.
So they do have a lot of power, definitely. I would say they don't. There's no like. There is a balance to everything that you're saying, but going back to where, was it wrong for him to do that?
Oh.
To
So this dude that got the pictures from the
and pay for it.
OnlyFans and paid for them, and then sent them to their parents. Right?
Yeah.
That's what the story is. What was the comments on there? Like, not the comments, but the little text. What was that about? I can't remember.
Oh, it's
That was
it's
the text from the girls?
Yeah, the girls texting back him, "Oh, you ruined my life. How could you do this? I'm gonna sue you, or I'm gonna call police on you."
Whoa. Man, it's crazy, because I could see, the thing is, I could see, like, a normal girl that's not really, like, into all that being like, oh, like, that's easy money. I could do it, and then something like that happens to them, you know, like, that's not fair a little bit, you know?
Yeah,
Whereas
it's kind of
maybe
malicious.
Like, yeah, like a
towards
girl
them.
like Cardi B or something that's like more not really
Yeah, like,
outstanding in that situation,
Yeah.
you know? Like hers would be like, oh, like, not that she deserved it, but it's kind of like a little bit more,
you knew it was gonna happen.
yeah, like, because there's different levels, right? There's different people that get involved in it. Not everybody's in for the bad intentions, not everybody's good intentions.
Yeah, because I mean, the guy was.
Like, some could be money,
Malicious,
some could be
right?
money, some could be ego, you know?
Yeah.
Someone would be like, hey, like, I'm making this money on the side for college, you know? Like,
Oh,
this
that's
is
what they
extra-
said,
this is
that's
an
what they
extra
said.
bunk, you know? And it's like, see, that's like different. Like, she's just trying to get ahead in life by making some sacrifices, you know?
Yeah.
And
But
then
it's the
there's
same thing with
another girl.
prostitution, right?
There's another girl that's like obsessed with how she looks, and she's doing that because she knows she can make money off the way she looks.
Mhm.
Which in the end goes downhill because everybody ends up ugly in the end. They have to accept it, you know. Everybody has to accept that you're mortal and you're gonna die. But anyways, take me back. I get too far ahead.
So was this guy? This guy is kind of in the wrong where he's kind of maliciously going after the woman, but the women should also know that there should be consequences towards this stuff during the internet. Like once you put shit on the internet, it's gonna go towards you. Like people are gonna find out
Yeah.
who you were.
Yeah. Your parents would have found out anyways.
Yeah.
I believe. It probably for OnlyFans, I believe it's probably been a very short period of time. This
Yeah.
quarantine probably started it because everybody's like,
Yeah,
fuck
stay at
to
home.
do?
Yeah.
And then the people are smart. People are smart. They're figuring out how to
Hustle. Yeah.
hustle people. And somebody said, hey, like when I was driving, I was like, man, why didn't I think of that? Like, sex, the ultimate sex sells.
Yeah.
Like, that's ultimate. You're getting to the normal people. You're getting to the normal people.
Mm.
People that are going to college, you know what I mean? Normal people. Before, I mean, people that are doing porn for the most part are like, this is my last straw, or like something happened and they're very, you know,
Messed
I'm
up,
not
yeah.
saying everybody, but like,
Most of them.
yeah, in the beginning it was kind of bizarre, you know, it's like, it's crazy. But if somebody figured out how to get to the fucking normal civilization.
Yeah, they made it so like
Normalized.
the regular person could be like, oh, maybe this is a good idea.
Yeah.
You didn't have to be wild.
Yeah, like if someone asks you to do porn, you'd be like,
No, yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah,
You know, it's
like I know they
automatic,
get
you know?
they get shit.
But sorry. Yeah, well, you kind of have to know what the contract is. Like, I don't know if they're not allowed to, like, send their pictures anywhere. I'm pretty sure that's one of the rules.
I'm thinking it could
Right?
be that.
Because then how would they have their OnlyFans? Because
Yeah,
they
then how?
could get-
Yeah,
they
because
could
like
get the
there
pictures then.
there was a while back there was actually a leak that this hacker got through all the OnlyFans
Mhm.
server, and he sent out all the pictures that was in the archives, like everything.
Yeah, okay.
So that whatever, like people still paying for it, but I mean, they ended up. I don't. He didn't get in
Oopsie.
trouble. He didn't get in trouble.
Oopsie.
I doubt he got in trouble because I know he's gonna find out who it was.
It's crazy because those things are bound to happen. Like,
Yeah.
it's just crazy with that technology, that type of technology. Like, you're
Yeah,
gonna trust
Apple, fucking everything, you know.
You're gonna trust me with all your information.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna get in there. Someone knows how to break into that.
Yeah.
It always happens. But you're right. It's crazy. You probably didn't get in trouble or nothing.
Yeah, it's like the same thing that happens at Apple. Like people's photos get leaked and shit
Yeah.
usually all the time. So I mean, this is a little more private, but again, it was them trusting them with these private photos. But I mean, they knew the consequences. I mean, unintentionally, even if they didn't know about it.
Yeah, it's reality.
Reality is gonna get out, you know.
Yeah.
So, next topic I believe that we should talk about is the coronavirus. If anything,
The COVID.
the COVID, bro.
Oh man, this is crazy. I have so many like ideas about that. Not so many, but it was crazy for me as we talked about it. Well, let's actually take a step back and talk
Okay.
about what happened Fucking Walmart.
Oh, bitch. You can.
Where you going?
Let me get some tissues.
Oh my god. So we actually it was HEB. So we go into HEB, walking in there, and I realized that one side of the entrance is actually just only for exiting, and the other side is for entrancing. Or the entrance. So you go
Simple.
most simplest way. Like I said, you know what? I looked at the I was like, oh, okay, I must go to the enter sign. I didn't think twice. We didn't think, hey, you know what? It says exit. Let's go that way.
Yeah.
Because there's obviously, in amongst this freaking COVID virus, a lot of things are gonna, like, you have to do.
Just follow the rules,
follow
yeah.
the rules. Anyways, I thought, like, I don't know why, but as I was walking up, I was like, man, that's kind of nice, because then you don't, because I work at Whataburger, so I deal with a lot of customers, and a lot of them are freaking idiots. So it basically downs your hope in the human race, kind of, a lot, you know, because they're still dealing with these people who are like rude and just very minuscule like stuff, and not only that, but I mean you deal with that everywhere. But anyways, walking freaking HB, I'm like, you know what, this is good. Like, there's the less leeway there is, the less like likely people will be stupid. And I was like talking to Levi, like me and you were like, look at the signs, like, it's okay, we'll just go this way, just follow the rules, we'll come out this way. And I was like, it's kind of good, like, I think people like listen more a little bit, and like just be nice, you know, like don't be an ass, like don't be an ass to the workers, like they're just doing what they're trying to do.
They're putting themselves at risk.
Yeah, and they're doing what their bosses are doing, and their bosses are doing, you know, they're all just compliancing with a job. The reality is you have to be compliant with your job because it's the only way you keep a job. You know what I mean? And so I said, you know what, like, we're not going to cause a ruckus. Like, not even that I was, but we wouldn't cause a ruckus like that. And I was like, I think more people would be genuine to the idea that everybody's, like, in a stressful situation, so it's okay to just be nice and just do what they tell you.
Yeah.
And as we're walking in, we were coming into the entrance, goddammit, ENTER, and I already know, I can see this lady, like, coming, and I'm like, dude, that chick is one of those people. Like, I already know, dude. She's already putting on a show. She's just like this old lady. She's like, oh, God. Oh. When she gets her car, and then she's just like, sir, my leg. Sir, my leg. And I just literally, I swear to God, she had a number on her back because she was racing inside the store. But somehow she blew out a tire and could no longer walk. But I just knew she was this type of people.
She was trying to exit out of there.
Yeah, she was just basically trying to exit, and the dude was like, "Look, ma'am, I can't let you out this way. This is the rules." Like,
it was a security guard too.
Yeah, it was a security guard. She was still trying to push him.
She's like, "Well, it's right there."
Yeah. And so I'm like, and I bet she's because she parked somewhere else, and she parked here to get close to the entrance, and she didn't want to go around the exit and come this way. You know what I mean? But
it's the reason why HEB employees can help you with that. That's the thing. You mean? It's within their means. They couldn't do it. You know?
It was just so stupid. Like, we had just talked. I just had talked about
it. We just had this conversation.
Had hope in the human race. Like, hey, let's go. And then as soon as we walk in, humans are just like, fuck you, and your hopeful ideas.
Your rules. You actually had a little bit of hope for the humanity, right? Because it just got squashed.
It just got squashed so fast. And
like, why? What are the chances that it was gonna happen right when you were explaining that? That's where I was like, man, he's just trying to. Universe is after you, bro.
It just is funny, man. I felt so bad. But anyways, back to COVID in general.
In general, I mean,
what were you gonna say?
How do you feel about this quarantine?
Well,
I don't know. Not necessarily. I mean, the COVID virus. I mean, like, what are the rules? Like, what do you feel like? Is it positive? Is it negative? Towards
I think it's gonna go bad. Like, more people are gonna get sick.
But it's the way it's gonna have to go.
Yeah, I don't think
people
there's
are smart enough.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way around it. I don't think they're gonna stop anything. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how compliant I am either. You know, like.
It is amazing for those people that are always been about those doomsday preppers. I'm sure they're having a great ass time. They're all, I told you. They're standing there with the houses with their canned beans and shit.
Yeah.
He's like, do not go outside. You know what I mean? They had like grass mask and shit.
They're still living like. Have you seen that movie Cloverfield like that?
Yeah. Well, because
Still
it was
living in the '60s and shit. They're like,
yeah. Because I walked. Where was I? I was at Walmart, right? And there's two couples.
Yeah.
This couple, whatever. Like
Yeah.
the dad was like all like kind of like that. Like he's all paranoid and stuff. He's just walking. He's like walking all fast. Like with the car, he's all whatever. And he's like, oh shoot, my mask fell off. He's like. He's all hurrying up. Yeah. I was like, what are you doing at Walmart then with the whole family? You're that scared of it. But anyway, I looked at him, but he looked at me like aggressively. I was like, what is this? This fool's like that scared. Like, he's probably waiting to kill me if I touch him. I was like, man, this is crazy people, man. That's how strong the media is, bro. I mean, obviously, there is some truth into where it is very lethal virus to certain people, certain demographic, and it is smart to be in quarantine and not going out for the fun of it.
Yeah.
But either way, I feel like Whataburger is blooming with activity.
Yeah,
Like-
we're like one of the hives. Like you see us on the maps, and we're just red. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Like Plague Incorporated, the game. You started Plague and shit.
Yeah. We're just like the center.
The hub, we're the hub, bro. Honestly, I'm like, why would you go fast food if you're really afraid of this? Why would you even risk it? Just go to HEB. I'm pretty sure they sanitize the cards.
HEB is a lot more sanitized. Let's tell you that much.
Yeah, bro. All we get is gloves, and we get masks, right? But we gotta wash our hands.
And antibacterial
Yeah.
wipes, and it's a fucking virus.
It's impossible to kill it. I mean, it's not.
It's not even
You just gotta wash your hands. That's it, man. But it's not. Either way, there's some risk. One person could fuck it up for everybody. Like everybody's gonna get infected, but eventually we are gonna get it. But hopefully, it's got to be a year and a half to the vaccine or something like that.
Yeah.
But people don't understand that. They just think, oh, quarantine's over, so I can go out, and it's okay. Like, COVID's gonna go away. Like, no, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be a risk.
Low-key, the thing is, I liked it not because of like COVID in general, like whatever. Honestly, it's like not that big. It doesn't stress me out. COVID or like getting infected. Like all this doesn't stress me out. Cause I don't know, I liked it. Like,
I'm more afraid of cancer. Like,
no, just driving to work, dude. Like, I love it, dude. You're just driving to work. Nobody's on the streets.
Yeah.
I loved that. The height of the pandemic, everybody was like, everybody.
Yeah.
And I was just driving. I was still going to work and driving. I was like, wow, like this is so nice. Like now it sucks. As soon as that thing came off, like,
whatever barrier you give people.
It's like.
Whatever barrier you put up, that's what they're gonna follow, or you even pass over it. You mean? So you gotta set the barrier really low to be like, oh, you have to be home at this time.
Yeah.
In order to control,
because
somebody's gonna mess it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, we're Uber drivers, so we're essential, so we give people food. But the reality, people that are buying fast food don't really need it. Like you're spending way more money than just going to HEB. But,
And HEB, they got curbside too.
And they got curbside, bro. You ain't gotta touch them, bro. Come on, like.
What are the chances that a sealed bag of food or a sealed bag of chicken is gonna have anything in it versus a hamburger that's been handled by like 2 or 3 people plus the person
delivering it.
Or if you're getting it delivered.
Same thing with bread, anything.
You know that person delivering does not. He's not even like a.
Yeah, he takes shot at the end of the day. Like, come on.
Maybe.
Yeah.
This guy could be living in his car doing this shit.
Yeah.
You don't need a house. I don't think so.
Yeah. So it's like it's not. There's a bigger chance.
And Whataburger partnered with that. It's like if they really. The thing is, big companies are gonna do that. And they don't owe us anything. But they're gonna do things to like do like a. What do you call it? Purposely.
Oh, remember when the first thing COVID came out, and then they're like, "Oh, we gotta buy one get one free Whataburger at Whataburger," like incentives to go. Like they're like,
they heightened it. It's crazy.
It's
but
good.
I mean, that's what they got. I would do it too. Like
if you're up at
you were
that
cold-blooded, like, and you didn't care. I mean, the thing is, like I said, it's not only that they have to worry about stockholders and all that.
Yeah,
because so they're like, hey, look. Like our numbers are gonna have to be going up, not down.
Those rich people gotta stay rich in their minds.
So they're not really worried. Really not really worried. But they have to do some things to do like public statements, like Whataburger fundraise this, and it's partial. It's like in the office when they like. It's like in the office when they're like, Michael quits and he becomes his own like paper company, and then he's going against Dunder Mifflin. But Dunder Mifflin thinks Michael's stealing all their clients, but financially they're broke because he's undercutting Dunder Mifflin, but they can't afford it.
Yeah.
So in the end, Dunder Mifflin comes and they're like, hey, you're taking our clients. We're gonna offer you a buyout.
Yeah.
But it's like that. And he offers them like 60,000 or something, and they're like, "Oh my god!" And then Michael's smart. He's like, "You know what? I'd rather have our jobs because it's better to have your job in the long run versus a big sum of money." And that's what big companies are going to do. They're just going to give money at one time instead of saying, "Hey, we're going to give you a raise." Whatever we're going to give a raise, I'm sure. I know HEB and all that, and all they got a raise.
We just got a $150.
They just give you money. That's it.
Yeah.
See how they keep you low? They're just like, "Hey."
Just give a little bit of money.
Yeah. That's what they did in Michael Scott. He's like, you know what? No, we need our jobs. And then he tells him like, dude, that's like over 100, like a over crazy amount, you know, because they have to pay for the benefits and like, I mean, it's a worker, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that's what they do as a big company. They're just doing that like that. The other bonus that they're saying like you have to do. They're even making it very hard. You have to do over 30 hours.
Yeah, not everybody.
Like all the workers at Whataburger, they're giving a bonus only to people that have done over 30 hours in a certain week. Like they just picked it random.
Yeah. Like they didn't give us a chance to like.
They're fucking geniuses, dude.
Dude, yeah.
They didn't give us an option. They didn't say, hey, like this is happening this week. Hey, you have this week to prepare. Oh shit, let me go.
Yeah.
You get a bonus, but they didn't tell you. They just told you after the fact. And then plus they shortened the demographic to only do after 30 hours. And then they slim it even lower, which is just the team members, like team members only.
Yeah.
And then, basically, that's all it is. It's just so they can say.
Yeah, it's not even has to pay.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do with $150, bro? Yeah. I'd rather just get a
then it's just gonna be like because they don't want for a long payment. Yeah.
Yeah, because like the right way to do it is that we spend every hour in hazard, right?
Yes.
So like they should pay us a little extra every hour.
Yeah.
Not just for
based off of 1 week.
1 week, then come on.
How many hours you did that week?
Yeah.
Should depend on how many hours you did that week, but per hour, not over 30 hours. It's just stupid. Because
you're still in hazard, but you don't get paid for nothing, basically.
But that's how those companies work a little bit, you know. It's just like, hey, we're just gonna give you a little thing of money, so you think we love you, but we don't really love you. And then they could say, oh, Whataburger paid over $150,000 to employees, which boosted up their sales. They made $250 million for themselves.
Yeah, most people are not going to read the blurred lines. Like,
no, dude, you don't even want. Oh my god, that's why I hate Facebook because people.
Yeah, it's very misleading.
Those damn things that people are like in the news that they got arrested for something, and then that's it, and somebody will post some like political stance or something, and they won't even read.
Yeah, those posts are even like they're legally allowed to say that they have to be true. You know what I mean? So they like
whatever they say in there is true, but it's like misleading hardcore.
Yeah, they have to say it. They have to say like it's true. Like they gotta prove it's true. So sometimes like a post will read like, "Oh, Trump pushed this old lady" or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And then in the end it was like, "Oh, published by like some joke." Like it would be like.
It's crazy. They can.
Yeah.
It's just preying on people that want to take a stance without knowing about it. You know.
Yeah, they don't.
Because I like taking stances, but like I know I'm stupid.
You want to be informed of the whole thing.
I won't say like yes, this or that because I don't know everything. You know, obviously. Yeah. But it's bad because it just makes normal people argue about things that it's like that are irrelevant.
Yeah.
That even like matter like. They're either about race or about sex, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, and it's always those people that repost those that like never read it, or I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, it could be like a joke. It could be a funny joke to the publisher, like he's just.
And they think it's a real story or something. It's like those fake deaths, basically.
Yeah.
Some people even repost those, and they won't even look if they died or not.
Yeah, it's so funny.
It's the best.
You're all like,
All
oh,
sad.
you're all 16, and you're all like,
They're
oh,
like,
a rapper you never heard. You're like, no, he died.
He was my favorite. Oh my god, he's my number one. I went to all his concerts.
I've been there since day one.
I've been there since day one, and then realizing he died 3 years ago. That's even worse.
Oh yeah. They're like, oh, Tupac died 2020.
Like, no. He won't even say the date they died.
I love Will Smith.
I'm so sad he died. I can't believe he was my number one fan. He died 3 years ago. Like, oh shit. That would be ultimate retarded.
Yeah, dude. So I do love the serenity of being
quarantined. You don't have to worry about these people.
Yeah,
it's
even
nice to put those people away and be like, hey, I can enjoy these times.
Yeah, because if you look at like the demographic where like media is portrayed to or like targeted towards, like most of them were kind of like, not to say sheep, but they mostly get scared by things very easily. If this news say you should be scared or something.
Yeah.
So like, even those crazy ass people are even scared of it, and so even them. The greatest thing to make people like work together is to scare them, really.
Yeah, this is crazy too. Like,
yeah, that's what the way it works.
Like fear, they work by fear.
Yeah, so like even they are nice to people that are essential workers.
Yeah,
like those people will even be pushed, but there is also assholes that have been assholes since the beginning of time. They'll always be an asshole to you, right? But at least we're getting a little bit of love from those crazy people that want specifics on their burgers and shit.
They're like a little bit more lenient.
A little bit more lenient
because slightly. But right now they're gonna get over the edge because now that they're opening quarantine, they're like, okay, now we can be assholes like usual.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's basically man though. We get humbled, and then we forget. We get humbled, and then we forget.
A never-ending cycle. Pride.
It always happens. Yeah, you just like, oh, now I'm humbled. And stuff starts good happening, you start being nice, and then you come back to like, hey, I'm not.
Yeah, would you rather be nice to a guy and not get your food spit in and get COVID? You know what I mean? Like, you never know what he has.
There's no food spitting. I've never seen that happen.
I never seen that happen, but I'm saying, like, people run the risk by being rude. Like, they should know the consequences.
Oh, yeah. I'm nice to people anytime. Like,
yeah, if you're nice to me,
people that
be okay.
I'm not even nice. There's people I've been fucking rude to the fucking waiter, and it pissed me off so bad. Like, I had the worst time because it was just so bad. Like, I felt so uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
That was terrible. But anyways, what's the thing is, what's the rush of getting out of quarantine?
Yeah, I don't understand.
It's nice. Like,
it's only I think the only rush is the economy. So
yeah, that's what's. I guess that's true. Yeah, I guess shipping open minded about that. But there's always positives, positive sides, like you get to like think about more things,
Yeah.
Slow down. I've slowed down a lot.
Because people were totally oblivious to the fact
Time. I felt like sometimes that time was just going and going and going. And get up 8 a.m., go to school, go to work, go to the gym.
Yeah. It's just
but I love that. I love that routine. But
as soon as this came
in, I was like, oh, what's going on?
Like, it actually affects you. You know what I mean? People are oblivious to the fact that we could ever have a pandemic. And now they're all like conspiracy theorists. They're all like, yes, we was right. Yeah, they get that little more glory.
Well, I mean, it's a real thing. It's happened in the past a bunch of times.
Yeah, they're not conspiracy guys, but I mean, like the paranoid people.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Oh man, dude. Yeah, but it's been a weird quarantine, just like stuck.
Yeah, I mean that's why we decided to record right now today. Is that we're kind of in quarantine, so like.
We're
this is a side hustle,
in the future.
Yeah.
This is what we're gonna see. Maybe when I'm 50, and I'll be like, "Hey, remember that? We were lived through quarantine. This was maybe I should get a shirt." You know what I mean? But
yeah.
It's crazy. I still can't believe Kobe died. I still don't believe.
I don't understand how many people are dying in 2020. I don't understand why is this the year for everybody to die.
I don't understand, man.
Is it God punishing us for this, or he's just taking people because he knows it's gonna get worse?
Maybe Kobe was a good guy. He said, you know what, I don't want you to see the rapture, man.
I don't know, man.
That's too hardcore. I don't think so.
I just think, well, I like the way his mother looked at it. I mean, his wife looked at it.
Oh, just I was just saying.
Because she was like, oh, like I knew that one of them could have died without the other, so God took both of them. I was like, oh, that was sweet. That was
damn. That's the only way. Damn, that is true.
You mean they were so bonded together.
To each other.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's probably why God did that. You know what I mean? That they both died like that because He couldn't see them go.
Imagine
that. I got my bets on that. You know what I mean? Papa Francisco.
Wow, man, that was very heartwarming.
I was like, man, that's a good speech that she had.
Jesus Christ, man, it's heavy too. It makes a lot of sense though. You ever think about like who you couldn't die without? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't have to say nothing, but I don't want to say nothing. You know, I don't know. That's a hard one, but
yeah, definitely your kids are the main one that you'd be like really affected by.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like there's people that go insane after their kids die. Like they just go.
They become cat ladies.
Cat ladies. I was thinking more like psychosis and shit.
Yeah,
I was thinking, but I don't. I think it develops. Your brain is one fragile thing. You know what I mean?
It's crazy, right? One moment.
It's severe PTSD.
Yeah, it's basically PTSD. Yeah, that is the same thing. Wow, never thought about it like that.
Yeah,
it's crazy because all those documentaries I've been watching about those parents that just like don't do up. You know, that's why.
They're wild, man.
They can't live without them, or they couldn't live without them. So
they just like
like the pharmacist dude.
That guy's a noble man. He's very.
Wow.
You want
I
to
feel
talk
like
about that?
That guy was going to heaven.
You want to talk about it or what?
Yeah, we can talk about that show.
So, anyways, the pharmacist was about.
It's a documentary on Netflix. It's good. Go ahead.
I don't know if we should explain. We should explain.
Yeah,
There's no spoilers in here.
Everybody's seen Netflix 80 times over by now.
He was basically a dad actually, that got his son murdered because he was trying to buy crack, and basically in the hood, right?
Yeah.
And so there's a little kid that went up to him and shot him when he was buying drugs, and so the cops did nothing. They didn't really investigate to find the killer. They just heard like stories because nobody tells on each other. You mean?
Yeah, like in that community there was not.
Yeah, it's just a street code.
Yeah.
So he actually went out and he would knock on people's doors, and risking to get shot. He was a white guy.
He's a white man.
He did not give two shits. You mean like that's how like traumatic of your son's death would be, you know?
Yeah, like a normal dude.
I'm not afraid to die anymore. You're like, come on. I want to go back. I want to go back to see my son. I don't care.
He wanted to figure out who killed his son.
That's all he wanted. Justice is all he wanted, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure he could even let off the killer. Like, he would let him off easy, right?
But it wasn't that kid that was with him, was it?
What do you mean?
Remember, he was like a little kid that was with him, that he was meeting with him, and he turned out to be the killer.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah, he was like, oh, I actually know the guy who killed him, or something like that, right?
Yeah.
But he ended up being the kid that killed him, and he's like, wow, he just wouldn't spend time in jail for like 20 years, right? Something like that.
Yeah, it wasn't very long.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he forgave him, even.
Yeah.
He did forgive him. I think he said it. But it was just, he's like such an old, forgiving man. He just wanted to know who did it. Because I'm sure that traumatizes you. You gotta like know who killed your son, you know?
Yeah. Wow.
And so after that happened, there was some new medication, right?
Yeah, opioids.
Well, yeah, prescribed opioids. And this was gonna be like the opioid epidemic that was slowly happening.
Yeah, it was already happening.
Yeah, so he was saying all these. He's a pharmacist himself, so he would see people come by that nobody's sick.
Yeah, there was like 20-year-olds.
Yeah.
To like 30-year-olds. Like they were young, demographic for pain relief.
Like, but it was strong as hell.
Yeah, like he knew, and he knew it was way strong.
He's like, "Are you sure?" He would give everybody a hard time. He would be like, "Are you sure you need this? You know why? You know how strong this is. You know, like you can get addicted to this."
Like,
this
wow,
could kill you.
man.
This is
You think that's lost? Like, that nobilism?
Yeah.
Like, where people will sell anybody anything, not
Well,
caring
well,
what it does to them.
well, this is the reason why he lost his son. It was because of drugs.
That's right.
So this is probably where he had that connection, that he knew that this could happen to his own, somebody else's kid, that they're gonna die. You know what I mean? So he's like, oh, I feel that.
He was able to decipher that.
Yeah.
Drugs is drugs, you know.
Yeah.
And if anything, it's worse than with man-made medication.
Yeah, yeah, because that's a, what do you call it?
That's what they're trying to do. Yeah, they're trying to like.
They're trying to give you a dose. It's not like it's a measured dose. It's not like maybe it is stronger. Yeah.
Oh, and then they were doing was that the capsules were made to be released like in
time
release like in 7 hours, but kids were cutting them in half, and that's basically like a full dose in one take. So they would get super hot, like bad. Damn. So, anyways, so he realizes that there's a young demographic of kids not buying opioids, but getting prescribed opioids. And so it was basically a pandemic. They didn't really know, but they would do all kinds of things with it. Like I said, cut it in half, but it's like a full dose. Or they would just take it, or they would inject it. They were doing all these things. This was like high school kids, like normal people. People were getting addicted, and people were dying, overdosing bad. And long story short, there was, pill mills, right? What they would call them. And there was just basically a doctor that was prescribing opioids to kids. Anybody that could get their heads up there. Anybody came in.
They would even give them
prescribing because she knew she could make a lot of money, and she was just making money. And it didn't matter if you were sick or not. You just had to say you were sick or not.
Yeah, she was like 60 patients within an hour or something like that. Yeah. Something crazy like that.
And she would pre-sign everything. Everything's already said. You just have to be like, okay,
it's coming.
Okay. And there were lines and lines of people just fucking at these things, basically killing off a lot of people. It's illegal drug dealing. It's crazy. But anyways, he starts surveillancing them. He's doing all this research. It turns out the FBI was already on it, though.
Yeah.
Right?
But they just can't tell you that the case. They can't tell you that there's an open case.
Yeah, he was like trying to. That's his side. He was just a citizen trying to get answers. But they can't tell him nothing, so he didn't really know that they were on the same team.
Yeah.
Like he was in the impression that nobody knew what was going on, but they knew. But the thing is, like, the FBI basically has to let people die to get a case.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, you know what I mean? I mean, but it's the truth. But it's kind of basically thousands of people died, before they could figure it out. Like, hey, but the realization was that he realized how bad it was, and he was stopping it within himself. Like with disgust. I think he got fired though. Remember? Because he was telling people like he would stop selling them to people.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. Pharmacy, and he's like gets fired. Like,
because this lady was even open after 12 and stuff.
Yeah, the other place was like 24 hours. Like she
was making bank, you know? Bank.
And it's crazy. That's like, what's crazy is like she had to go to like 13 to 14 years of school and studying and all this stuff just to get where she was.
Yeah, and even then,
own office, and then she risks everything.
And even then, after she went to jail, it wasn't even like that much. Cause remember she like.
But she couldn't practice anymore.
Yeah, I think so, right?
Yeah.
But she just got like she didn't get any prison time.
No, she didn't. No.
Cause it was like legal, but it was.
Yeah, it was like very hard to.
They didn't want to make the government look terrible.
Yeah. Man, dude, there's so many of those documentaries right now against the government.
I know.
That's just crazy.
This quarantine thing is just trying to stir up people.
Yeah, isn't that weird too? Like I was like, man, they're doing this. A lot of prison shows. Waco.
Waco.
But the thing is, even with Waco, remember? They left out a lot of details from Waco.
Yeah.
Oh my God, people got to see the real thing. I didn't see it in depth either. I just saw the documentary on, like, not National Geographic. I don't know what it was.
It was on YouTube.
Yeah, it was on YouTube, but it was from a TV thing. Anyways, big time difference. And in that TV show or whatever, they make it seem very, very light.
Biased.
What they were doing. Yeah, like they made it seem biased towards the government more so. But it was bad on the government. But
It was messy for both sides.
yeah, it was messy for both sides. Yeah, and they didn't.
Like
add
the
a lot of
government wasn't the noble people.
No.
As
But
they're made
neither
out
was,
to be.
neither was he. You know?
Neither was the cult.
Yeah, so it was kind of like, I don't know. It's crazy, man. But what I'm saying is they leave out details. It's like that can be very crucial and essential. You know, like how the government supposedly lost all the cameras. I mean, they talk about it in the thing, but it's not only the cameras. I think they even found a book where it was supposed to be logged and it was torn
Oh
out.
yeah. The people that are supposed to write down what's happening.
Yeah, like it was.
He's like,
torn out.
whoa, let's turn it up. There's definitely some shady shit. Like, come on, that's like the you just told it
It's the
yourself.
ATM. Anyway, and then nobody knows who got shot first. And I don't know, man.
I'm pretty sure it was the cops that were shooting. I'm sure they were frightened first.
Oh yeah. The cops were really bad. Everything was bad in that situation.
And then they shot the other guy, the other cold guy, like a follower. They shot him like 3 or 4 times.
Oh yeah.
And they
he's on
left
the
his body
ground.
there for like 3 days.
Yeah, man, that's wild, dude.
They didn't even like bother to move him.
Jesus, man.
Some wild shit.
But I mean, there's so many stories, you know. That's why I like listening to them. Like, whoa. Like that other one, the Confession Killer. Great one. Oh my god. Great. Anyways, I think we should end here.
Yeah. Anyways,
Alright, Papa Francisco, we
Francisco.
like to
dedicate this to you.
we blow it out at the end, right?
Yeah. Gay.
You just sip on the nectar.
I could probably